Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to see what is AWS Secret Manager and its features, followed by that how it works, and after that we are going to see a demo on managing and retrieving the database credentials using Secret Manager. And once that is done, we are also going to use CloudTrail to monitor the database credentials as well. So let's start. What is AWS Secret Manager? Before we see that, we need to know what is the use of using AWS Secret Manager. So in the past, when we create any custom application to retrieve information from a database, so we typically embed the credentials or the secret for accessing the database directly into our application, right? So when the time came to rotate the credentials, for example, some of the company may have some retention like 30 days or 6 months or 1 year, they may have some retention to rotate the credentials. So on those scenarios as well, so we need to do some more steps to create a new credentials, and we need to invest more time to update the application to use the new credentials. Then we distribute the updated application. So if we have like, if it is going to be considered one application, then maybe our effort may be 1 hour or 2 hours. But if we are having multiple applications with shared credentials, and if you are going to miss any one of the credentials, then the application itself will get failed, and the SLA may go down, and there are a lot of risk involved in it. And due to this itself, some of the customers, they will be choosing not to regularly rotate the credentials, which effectively a major risk. So in that case, Secret Manager will help us to replace the hard-coded credentials into our code, including passwords, and with an API call to Secret Manager to retrieve our secrets programmatically. So this helps us to ensure the secret, it can't be compromised by someone examining our code. So if someone or a hacker is examining our code, they can't be able to easily get our password, because the secret no longer exists in the code. Also, we can configure Secret Manager to automatically rotate the secret for according to our specified schedule. So this enables us to replace long-term secret with short-term ones. So basically, a typical rotation, basically, if we have 1 year, so if we are going to use Secret Manager, so we can easily replace those long-term secret with the short-term ones, significantly reducing the risk of compromise. So here you can see the working thing for the AWS Secret Manager. So here you can see the AWS Secret Manager, and inside that we can also use AWS KMS and also AWS Lambda to rotate the secrets on this schedule. And those secrets which we are keeping in Secret Manager, right? So those are all the encrypted one. And you can see our application will be there, and that is going to connect to RDS or Redshift or Document DB or either AWS services or even services outside AWS also. They can able to retrieve the secrets from AWS Secret Manager, and also we can able to monitor it, whether who is retrieving my secret. So those things also, it can be monitored via AWS CloudTrail and AWS CloudWatch as well. And let's see a basic overview on AWS Secret Manager. So here you can see it. A kind of a database administrator will be creating a set of credentials on the personal database for use by an application called My Custom App. Consider this as a scenario, and administrator will be configuring those credentials with the permission required for the application to access the personal DB. So likewise, an administrator have configured it, and after that, the database administrator, right? So he creates a secret in the Secret Manager named My Custom App Credentials. Likewise, he have saved in the Secret Manager. And those then Secret Manager will encrypt and store the credentials within the secret as the protected secret text. And when my custom app access the database, right? The application, what it will do is it will query the secret manager for a secret named my custom app secret. Why? Because that is a name which we have given when we are creating a secret in secret manager, right? So before accessing the database, it needs a credentials, right? So to get the credentials, my custom app, what it will do, it will query the secret manager and then it will get the necessary credentials from the secret manager. So it will retrieve, secret managers retrieves the secret and it will decrypt the protected secret text and return the secret to the client app over a secured channel like HTTPS with TLS channel. It will be returning those secrets. And once we get the secrets, the client credentials, the client application passes the credentials, connection string, and any other required information from the response, and then uses the information to access the database server. So this is actually a basic AWS secret manager overview. And also, if you see the features of AWS secret manager, we can programmatically retrieve encrypted secret values at runtime, and also we can store different type of secrets, and also we can encrypt our secret data, and also we can automatically rotate our secrets without even deploying or disrupting our active application. We can easily rotate our secrets. So this is an overview of AWS secret manager. Now let's have some hands-on, like how to manage and retrieve database credentials using secret manager, and followed by that we will see how to use CloudTrail to monitor those things. So to do that, we need to log in into AWS management console, and we will create an RDS, search for RDS in the search bar, and I'm clicking on RDS. So here, go to databases and click on create database. And I am giving as a standard create, and the engine I'm going to take as a MySQL engine. And as this is for our testing purposes, right? So we can use a free tier instead of production or a dev test one. But if it is going to be your production database, accordingly you can select it. So as I'm going to show it for your demo, right, to develop a new application, so I'm using a free tier, and I need to give a database DB instance name. So I am giving demo for secret manager, and I need to give a master username and password. So I am given the username as admin itself, and the password I am given this is a master password, and I'm giving the same password here as well. And the instance configuration, I don't need like 2 vCPU, 1 GB RAM. I'm going much lesser than that. db.t2.micro. And also I don't need of 200 GB. I will give the minimum 20 GB. And storage auto scaling also, it is not needed for us. So I'm unchecking it. And as this is a testing purpose, we don't need a public access for this DB. And I am keeping all the things as default. And I'm clicking on create database. So it will take some 5 minutes to fully in active state of our RDS databases. Let's wait for some time. Now you can see our RDS database has been created and it is in available as well. Now let's configure AWS Secret Manager. So to do that, in the search the search for secret manager. Here you can see AWS secret manager. So click on that. So this is a wizard or a window. It will be coming like this, and click on store a new secret. And here you can see what all the secret types are available in secret manager. Credential for Amazon RDS database, and document DB database we can store, and Redshift cluster, and other type of secret also API key or auth token, and others also we can save it in secret manager. So I have used Amazon RDS database. So I have selected credentials for Amazon RDS database, and the username, the master username and password I need to give in here. So admin is the username I have given, and the password I'm just putting in here. And here you can see the encryption key. So we can encrypt using the KMS key that secret manager creates, or a customer managed KMS key also we can use. So currently I'm using the AWS KMS key. And also if you are have created a databases, here itself you can able to see it. So I'm just selecting my DB RDS database, and I'm clicking on next. So here I need to give my secret name. So I am giving here a secret manager demo. Okay. And then if you want to add tag, we can add tag, and the remaining things I'm just keeping as a default. And in the next thing you can see configure automatic rotation. This is one of the features of AWS Secret Manager. So currently this is in disable. So if you want, we can select automatic rotation based on the schedule, like maybe 30 days once, or 30 day or a weekly basis, or a month basis, we can select it. And even here we can give some expression as well. So currently I'm not giving any rotation. And here also there is an option to configure rotate the function. Use a rotation function from your account. So basically we can create a lambda rotation function. Secret manager will add the prefix secret manager to our function name. So from there we can easily configure it. So I am giving next. So here it will show the review. So what are all the things which we have selected for the AWS Secret Manager. So, and here you can see the sample code. So basically some of the applications we may have hard coded the DB credentials into the application. So on there we can just replace these with the code samples based on the runtime or the code which we are using in our application, basically Go, or if you are using Python 3, you can use this sample code to configure in your application. So basically here you can see it is importing the Boto 3 and base 64, and here you can see our secret manager name and which region, and followed by that here it will try to get the secret value. Here you can see it writes secret name and secret value. And also it will decode the secret, and then it will be sending it. Here you can see the whole code, and even we can download as well for Java, Java 2, JavaScript, C hash. So for all the they have the code samples to use in our application. So I am just clicking store. So our secret has been successfully stored. Here you can give view details. Here you can see the secret details, like encryption key is AWS managed one, and our secret name, and this is our secret on. And here you can see tags and secret value, those things. So if I want to see the secret value, I can click on retrieve secret value. So it will show me the admin, it will show the username, password, and what is the engine, and what is the host, and which port number, and the DB instance identifier name as well. And if you want to in plain text, this is also possible. Okay. So this is how we can create a AWS secret manager. Like we can store our secrets for the databases in AWS. And now let's see. I have clicked to retrieve the secret, right? So if I close it, okay, and then I'm just going to cloud trial to see who have access to my credentials. Why? Because it is a high risk, right? So no, none of them should see our secrets, which is in the maybe protection, if you say. So if you want to see, if you want to know who have access to your credentials, in those cases, cloud trial will help us to get those details. So now I am in the cloud trial, and you can go to event history, and in the here you can select event source, and here the event name you can click as the event name. It will be getting captured is get secret value. So the event name is get secret value. So here you can see it, right? Actually I have access the secret, so actually it will automatically capture who are all have, means who is the person have access to this AWS secret manager to retrieve the credentials. So here you can see the detailed information, the username and the access key and the event source, and whether it is an internal, the IP address, it will be also listing here, and which region, and here you can see the detailed event record of the thing. So this is how you can use CloudTrail to monitor the AWS secret managers when you are retrieving any credentials within the secret manager. So that's it. So here I'll just summary the things, what all the things we have learned. So we have successfully created an RDS MySQL instance, and also we have created and stored a secret in AWS Secret Manager. And also we have used CloudTrail to monitor Secret Manager activities. So thanks for watching the video.